Alright, so I'm just doing a little bit, just doing some very quick preparations before I begin. So I do apologise if I'm just a bit slow at the moment, so give me a second. Okay. And where's my music? Oh, it's right here. There we go. Great. Actually, I'm going to skip the Barnboy thing. No. There we go. Is that too loud? I might just turn it down a little bit. Okay, good evening everybody and welcome to tonight's stream. Good evening, Mr. Irish Train Spotter and Johnny Simulation Gamer. Welcome to this stream. Apologies for the slightly later start than normal. Yes, you definitely did spoke too soon, of course. Also, hello 390 Express. Nice to see you again. And yeah, it has been a while. Hope everybody is doing well this evening. Today we're going to be continuing on this sort of Nimby Rail save, where we are focusing on giving Wales a good network. However, because Bristol is nearby, I think it makes just too much sense to not also include Bristol in it as well. So, the goal will obviously... Well, for today, I think the goal is to reach Bristol Temple Meads, and then hopefully maybe do the line via Avonmouth and Southern Beach. Are you Batman? No, I'm not. Please take your Year 5 humour back to the classroom, thanks. Anyway, let me just pick the right track. Currently writing a lab report. Oh, that's cool. A report on what specifically, if I may ask? I'll actually increase this to 75. No, 80. Let's see if we can increase it to 80. Alright. Okay. Also, I should say that I've done Bristol Parkway and I decided to give it a 5th platform. So, here's your platform 0. Yay for that. Now, let me just continue with just updating the speed limit on this bit here. I'll need to add a crossover as well. I'll need to sort that out. Ooh. Oh yeah, it was crossovers. So I'll probably need to remove some of these as well. Probably be a sensible idea. Alright. Of course, this will be slightly different. Now we got this bit here. And then excellent. So we'll just put the right, acid-based let me read this. Acid-based titrations with a selection of indicators, basically neutralizing acids to find out what pH to which each colour changes colours and different indicators. Oh man, indicators! I haven't touched those since year 7. I just about remember those. But okay, well I guess that's I loved doing that when I was younger. So You know, that sounds like a fun topic. Hope you get something, learn something cool from that. Have you heard about Euston trialing earlier boarding times? Yes, I had. I was talking about that earlier in something that you should hopefully be seeing within the week. Saturday, Sunday worst, but it wholly depends on how quick I am editing-wise. Hello, Crazy Shark. Welcome to the stream. We are continuing with this stupid thing. I'm just doing the junction at Filton Abbey Wood, which I'm going to have at like 50 kilometers an hour on these switches. That way, so the trains don't go on the wrong lines. But yeah, hope you're doing well today. Everyone, not just you, but everybody else. Hope everyone's having a nice day. This way will be double tracking, isn't it? Just original directions. Let me just move this because I just realised the cable from my my headphone is in the middle of my way. It was in the way of my screen, so I just have to behave. But I'm studying at uni now, so it's at that level. Feels crazy that I was just doing my GCSEs when you first started Nimby Rails. Well, time goes. I was going to say it goes fast when you're having fun, but it's not as strange as you would imagine when you remember that 10 years ago, the class 458-5 was basically brand new. Yeah, I had to use Euston at earlier in the month, roughly when my birthday was, and yeah, it's a horrible station. I don't like Euston at all. Hang on, I think there was a fire when I went. Was that on a Saturday by any chance, Crazy Shark? Because I could have sworn I was out on that same day. No, that wasn't the 19th. No, I was on the... No, wait on, was it? Can you give me one moment, please? Excuse me for a second. Let me just double check. Something doesn't all add up. So I'm just going to check from my photos, that will remind me. No, I wasn't out on the 19th, no. I was out on the 12th. Maybe I heard about the line side fire. That could be a potential possibility. I wouldn't be surprised if it happened like on consecutive weekends, so it's it's not like the weirdest thing. Number, but I was just going. I could have sworn that my trains were delayed on that day at Euston because of fire. I'll need to recheck with my friend because I don't remember. I just got a new game on Steam. All right, what game did you grab? So, I'm going abroad and it's going to be a nightmare to get to East Midlands Airport. You're getting to East Midlands Airport. Well, you're the first person I've ever heard of willingly using East Midlands Airport. Or you're just going on some obscure flight or something. Oh, Euro Truck Simulator was only $4.99. Fair enough. I mean, why not? I wouldn't mind playing Euro Truck Simulator, but I've heard it's rather addictive, so you know, with the addiction of Nimby already, I'm just saying to myself, I'll pass. Okay. It was supposed to be from Birmingham, but the flight got moved there for some reason. Okay, that explains it, yeah. I was just gonna say, like, who really just goes to East Midlands Airport? Right. Where's Ashley Down? Have I gone past it? Where's Ashley Down Station? I thought it was here. That looks like where a station would be. Have I missed? Where is it? I'm gonna Google. Google helps me. Alright, Ashley Down. Excuse me. Okay, so the station is roughly there. Okay, I've worked out where the station has got here. Yeah, I figured where it was. I was using Google Maps to work it out, so don't worry. Oh dear, oh, I'm yawning already, and it hasn't even been 12 minutes into the stream. Does give me another reason to go to Download Festival when I get back now. When I get back, though. Fair enough then. I've never heard of the Download Festival, and even if I did, I'm not really much of a festival goer myself, personally. Nothing against them, it's just I really just don't like loud noises. Or, well, I mean, I haven't really been to like many things. Oh, it's a rock music festival. Yeah, I probably wouldn't. Yeah, I probably wouldn't go to that personally. The last rock to as a stretch. Well, the last thing I ever watched live was Busted. So I should probably tell you how long ago oh goodness me. Just hearing that in my head just makes me go, wow, it was that long ago. I think it was like in Hyde Park as well. I think. Because we're talking like really early 2000s, if that. Yeah, no, it was the early 2000s. I just barely remember it, but I don't have the dates, so yeah. Actually, we can maybe Google can help us again. What's the name looking for? Nah, no, I can't find that from there. Was it 2003? Maybe. It could be. Hang on, I'm trying to remember, because I was with my friends there. I was with some friends, and they were... It might be 2003. It might have been. That's a good number. That's a good guess. I can believe that number. Yeah. So, for the sake of discussion, yeah, 2003 was the last time I went to a live band. Went to see a live band, so effectively 20 years. And I just didn't like it then. Not to say that I hated the music, it was just too loud. So I couldn't really enjoy it. I saw Limp Bizkit last year at Gunnersbury. You know, the only time I go to Gunnersbury is if I'm on the 65 bus passing through. I didn't even know there was anything anywhere to play in Gunnersbury. Yeah, you probably wouldn't have liked it then if you were, you know, that young when it happened then. Okay, I guess that makes sense. 2003. Up this 200 meters again as well. So. Oh, you were born in. Wow, look at that! Two 21-year-olds in the stream. Oh, nice. Oh, cool. It's always funny when you have two people of the same age. You know, you bump into someone of the same age. It is kind of funny. No. 4.6.4. 5. I remember hearing a statistic once, although I'm not too sure how true it is, but I'm willing to believe it if it was, that the chance of meeting somebody who was born in the same month, or at least the same day as you, is about, you know, 50%. So, I'm not too sure if that's true, but I could believe it if it was. Since there are only so many birthdays that can possibly happen, so... I just sort of go, I guess that's not too shocking. Don't feel forced to say when you're born. Don't feel forced or anything like that. We're not, you know, this isn't like a HMRC interview or anything. You don't need to feel guilt. You don't need to, like, say it, or if you don't want to. Yep. Still, also, I should say that I have been thinking, I mentioned this last time, but I didn't really get too much of a chance to really speak about it or get more input from others. But I am considering a sort of Boxing Day stream where I just have it like almost like a pub, where if you're feeling a bit lonely on Boxing Day, or maybe like the days surrounding Christmas, you could come on in and we could have like a chat, and I'll put like an open rails activity in the background. I thought that could be a nice idea. Of course, it wouldn't be for the whole of Boxing Day. I think that would be just, my computer will probably have a hissy fit if it has to stream the whole day. But, you know, roughly the same time as these usual streams I normally do, I thought, that could be a nice idea. Oh, I forgot to name the station. Stapleton Road. I had an interview for my passport. It was stressful. You had to have an interview for your passport? Really? I've never had that before. I just went to the post office. Well, I took my photos in that little booth thing you find at stations and in, like, you know, whatnot. And then, you know, took my photos to the post office. And then post lady said cheers. And then not too long later, passport. Yeah, that sounds cool. Depends. I might be tired in the morning. I'm not going to do it in the morning of Boxing Day for that exact reason. Everyone's just going to be sleepy. Including me. Did you do Anglesey yet? No. We were focusing on South Wales. And Anglesey is very much North Wales. Sorry, I don't know what to say to that, you know. Sorry you lost the coin flip. That's fine. Yeah, hello there at least, how you doing? Local northerner who isn't from the north. Assuming you're the same user, if not, then disregard. I want to be surprised by that statement, but I'm in a city where we also have communities of pretty much every ethnicity under the sun. In like Golders Green has like a large Jewish community, for an example. So I shouldn't be shocked by that. I'm doing well. I have a deal I will propose later about my name and Innisty. Okay. Well, again, you don't really need to tell me your name. I'm not here looking for everyone's names or anything like that. Alright. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that you're going for a funeral. But, you know, Golders Green is one of my favourite places in London. It's one of the few places, like, in London I genuinely love to go to. Because unlike other areas in London, it doesn't feel like a horrible area. And I'm sorry for your loss. We've had this conversation in the past, Northerner. Well, fake Northerner, as I shall dub you. But Birmingham isn't the North. This has been established multiple times. It's part of the Midlands. You see, Maverick lad, I have changed. I take more local pride. Well, okay. When the north of Wales, like Porthmadog and all that stuff. Well, the idea that I have, which I can probably explain, is basically I want to do a sort of crescent-shaped circle. So starting, well, I want to try and build a line towards Milford Haven. First of all, like, you know, once we start from Milford, once I get that bit, the idea is I'll then build towards, like, Hereford. Oh my goodness, I didn't realise how far Shrewsbury is away from Hereford. Oh no. Okay, well, and towards Shrewsbury, and then Chester, and then curving back towards well, towards Holyhead. And I also want to bring back a whole bunch of lines that have been lost to time. Like, I don't know how to pronounce this, so I'm going to say Alnwich. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I want to bring back that line. A line towards Caernarfon, I think. Oh, oh, look at that. There's a place called Mordor. There's a place called the Lost World. Cool. But yeah, the idea is that I want to give Wales a good railway network, which also means making it more like a network as well. But also, yeah, I missed what you said earlier, 390, but someone who can pronounce Clanfair PG fully is, well, gets my respect. That's for sure. By the way, Welsh has the most... I have no idea what that means. Google to the rescue! Huh? What? Yeah, what does that mean? Oh, sheep per square mile. Of course. I'm fairly certain there are some... Well, I want to bet that there are some areas in, like, some fields in Scotland that have more sheep. But I guess, you know... So, now is time to do this stupid station. Now, I'm going to have to make a... Let me save right now. And let's open up paint again. Yay! Right, let's see if I can do this. So bear with me, please. No porn in sight. Wrong. Oh wait, hang on. Yes! Alright. Gotcha. So, we know what Bristol Temple Meads looks like currently, okay? Right, so that's the... As you can see here, this is like Bristol Temple Meads' layout. I don't want to do this because I want to sort of minimize the these sort of loops, like the conflicting movements, as well as make it a lot. You know, the speed of the tracks I can accept, but I just want to reduce the conflicting movements in the station. So I think a good idea would be to try and split the station up into 3 or 4 separate parts. So where's this? So we'll just use a basic sort of colour as an example. So in this, for like an example, we could have like 3 or 4 platforms for local bays local stoppers heading towards Avonmouth, Severn, Beach, or Bristol Parkway / Gloucester. Then we'd have through platforms, like 1, 2, 3, 4 through platforms and potentially terminating fast trains from the north. Then dedicated terminating platforms. No, dedicated reversing platforms. And then dedicated terminus platforms for trains from London. So that would give us 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. We could have more. We could have, like, more, maybe? Because the idea is that those green ones here, they would not be through tracks. They'd all be turbines. And those will be bays as well. So that would give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, we could have, like, an extra pair. Like, a sort of... in case. I like that idea. Yeah, that looks... I can work with that. I think that looks... I mean, obviously it's not an amazing drawing. But I do like the idea of segregating the station like that. I'm just trying to think, like, would that... Because if there's a segregated, yep. And then to help, what's it called? These, the trains here, coming from... because they had to go on the fast line. Yeah, I don't mind if they have to go on the fast line, because the first stop would be Thought Now He Would, so that's not the end of the world. Although these platforms would also have to be possibly a bit longer because of high-speed trains that would stop here. Oh crap, if that's the case, then I need high-speed trains to... Oh no! We need to have some additional platforms. Can I move? Can I move that down? So I haven't used paint in a while. So we could probably do that, and then we could have dedicated high-speed line platforms. Where are they? Where's my brush? So, oh darn it, my colour, I'm very terrible at it. And then we can get rid of one of these platforms. I can use the select tool. And there we go. So that's my idea. I think that will work. Because then we can put those on a sort of high. They can go on a... yeah, okay. So they can also be through platforms as well. So you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Not much more than real life, but that's okay. Great. Okay, I'm gonna actually save this as a sort of. Actually, I better actually. I'm very nervous if I click the save and it loads up images I would rather people not see. So let's get back to the let's get back to this. Okay, thank goodness for that. Okay, nothing. Save as BTM idea. Tell me if you want to hear the deal. Nah, I'm good. Thank you. Right. Bristol. So this idea is actually effectively going to bring back the old Brunel shed in a way. What do you mean by things I don't want people to see? Pornography. Anyway, let's building. So you want this fully as segregated as possible. How do schedules work in Nimby Rails? Isn't there a guide on the workshop that teaches? Because hang on a second. Where's the workshop? No, I mean not the workshop. I mean the Steam guides. Hello, Train Life GB. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm just trying to check something on the workshop. How are you doing? I'm doing great, thanks very much. What about Steam guides? Yeah, I'm doing great. I just wanted to double check. Oh, there is a guide. Okay, let me just double check. Oh. I only see one guide. Oh, wait. There we go. Yeah, there is a guide. Timetabling right here. So, I recommend you read that. And then me sitting here and trying to explain it all. Because we'll be here forever otherwise. Yeah, another day, another train indeed. We are going to be starting to build Bristol Temple Meads. The station I am totally looking forward to. But I have I've drawn up a plan of, you know, a plan. So I've got a plan already. I'm going to have the speed limit at 30. What's your favourite bus network? Good question, actually. Well, I used to like the bus network in Bournemouth, but, I don't really care much for it anymore, sadly. South Western Railway operate 158s or 159s to Bristol. Neither. They don't run to Bristol anymore. But in the past, they used mostly 159s, but I believe it was like a anything goes sort of situation. Oh, what about this part of the song? Who would have thought that Kirby would work so well with dubstep? It just wholly depends on who's composing it. In a way, also, I should say another bus network I do like is Reading's. Although, again, I just think some aspects of it could be a little bit improved here and there. So, 4 bay platforms. This will be for trains going to, so, Avonmouth services, Severn Beach services, and... trains heading towards Gloucester. And possibly further. We'll see how I feel on that. Right. Anything Scottish or Welsh that you like? That's such a... Well, I mean, I guess so. I mean, there's probably... Like, well, Fireman Sam counts. Ivor the Engine. I loved watching those shows when I was growing up. They count. They're Welsh. Alright. I used to like the Northampton bus network around 2014 to 2018, but then after they started fiddling around routes with cutting crosstown routes. Ah, good old-fashioned stagecoach. Oh, well in terms of... Oh, okay, well then no, I don't have any answer to that then. I don't have any bus networks I care about in those areas, because I don't know enough about them. If that's the answer you're looking for, then yeah, I don't have one. I haven't been to the Isle of Wight since 2009, 8. No. Oh, good. Hang on. How long was it since I went to the Isle of Wight? Because there was, I was in 2008. You don't need to give me a crash course on the areas, thanks. I'm good. I'm alright. I don't really... I'm not here... I'm on the basis that I'm not travelling, you know... there at the moment. I can live without the info, so thanks very much. The island line was shut down. Aw, shame. I mean, I do need to go to the island line in the future because I obviously need to ride on the 484 before I can review the 230s. So that will need to happen soon. Okay, so that's the slow lines. We might have like some switches to allow them to continue towards Western Supermare, but let's just sort out the basic premise of the slow lines first. But the basic layout. This way, and then that switch that way. Okay, so the bay platform sorted. Then we need 4. Should we have 3 or 4 through tracks? I mean, currently it's just because we don't need the center tracks passing through. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, we'll have the 4. We'll have them as 4, just in case we want like a cross-country service to terminate here instead. I should say I don't plan on going to like Taunton. I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe it'll be put down to a vote. Obviously not tonight. No, no way. Taunton could potentially work. I mean, Western Supermare definitely, but I'll think about. I'll think very carefully about Taunton. And I might also bring back the line towards Portishead. Bristol Thurso. No. That's just a no, I'm afraid. No, what do you mean I'm afraid? No, definitely not. Alright, well, let's have 4 platforms on the cross-country equivalents. So let's do the first one. Let's see if I can actually have the curve go all the way with just these 2 platform segments. I probably won't, knowing what this game is like. But it's always worth a shot. Oh, I forgot how long the platforms at Bristol Temple Meads were. Oh. Okay. This makes my little thing here a lot easier than I thought it would be. So, how many platforms here? How long am I having them? 370. I need to do some math. Give me a second. How long would the... Not that I plan on using the IETs, but how long is... So, 261. So, if it was 14... So, a pair of them, if there were 7 coaches long, is 354 meters long. A Eurostar is 393 meters. A North of London is 318 meters. And a Volaro Novo 9 car, 11 car trains could be a nice idea. Yeah. 316 looks like a good number, like meters wise, or for cross-country long-distance services. I like that. I wonder if you can make the HST longer. No, you can't. Aww. Alright, well, I at least know that. What about City Linker? I see what it is. But I might have this a little bit, make sure it can handle a train of 330. Let's go with 50. There we go. Nice, very nice long platform, except this bay platform, this little bay platform here. Alright then. No, let's see if I can be lazy and properly copy this. No, I can't. Not. Alright, I'll have to do it manually then. What do you think of the announcement? Sadly, it doesn't make me laugh, I'm afraid. Probably because I'm not in the mood to read any silly announcements. Though, not from lack of trying, I should at least clarify. So I will give you like a B+, but it just doesn't make me laugh. I require a bit more for my jokes, I'm afraid. Sorry. Are the 960s and 73s in this game? The 73 is, the 960 isn't. And the 960 is not even a passenger train anyway. Ooh. Yeah, I think 350 would be like the absolute longest. Alright, so cross-country tracks here. Yeah, again, there aren't too many slam door trains in Nimby anyway. There are a few, but not many. I don't know what enders is, so that means nothing to me. Sorry. Okay, well, look at this though. We've got some. Oh, hang on. What's the change there? Lands into Jordan Groats. Oh, okay. Ooh. Shame the era of old pips and the 455s is coming to an end this year and next year. Well, if you say so. I haven't heard anything about 455s getting thrown away just yet. Right. Lawrence Hill. Oh, really? Oh, any tickets? Because surely if the farewell tour is like confirmed, they would have at least what's it called? Because yeah, surely if it was like definitely confirmed, surely they would have at least like the tickets would have gone for sale now, right? How do I get Nimby Rails? If you look in the description, your answer will already be on the screen for you. If that is too difficult for you, this game will be too difficult for you.
Louder! Yay! Louder! Yay!
Where's the sound? What do you mean, what sound? The sound... I don't know what you're talking about. Have every... sound seems fine to me, so I'm confused. Yeah, have you muted the stream? Because the sound hasn't changed at all. No, it was just... No, it was just not spoken in a while. So, do you need me to speak every single 5 seconds in order to confirm that the stream has not been muted? Is that it? Has people's attention span become really that bad? Come on. Where do you get the music I am hearing? the power of Google compels you. Well, yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, it's on Google.com. Well, YouTube.com. So on the top of on the stream to the right top corner, you will see the name of every song that is played. So what you do is you look at the name and then you type that in to the YouTube search bar, and then you will find whatever song that was. I do think bad attention span is obviously, well, it's a pretty bad thing. Because, it's one thing to, have ADHD. It's another thing where you're incapable of paying attention. That's a thing in its own right. No, I wouldn't say that. This is not a lecture. You'll know if I'm lecturing you. I'm pointing out something. That's not a lecture. Okay, so those are the like cross country or through like sort of semi-fast train platforms, or cross country terminating ones. So the next ones are high speed trains. Right, so let's sort that out. Ugh. Ugh. Okie doke. So the idea will be is that these platforms here will be completely dedicated for the high-speed trains only, to the point where they won't even have any physical connection with any of the other lines. So I actually might put these back a little bit. We'll see how I... No, I don't know. My issue is that I want, if the high-speed line trains to be 400-ish meters, but I can't get that to fit. Yeah, because the high speeds are all my high speed train options all than 400 meters. Why isn't there a 12-car Volaro? I mean, there is. It's supposed to be 12, but it's actually 14. The guy's got it wrong. He needs to fix it. Come on. Where is it? Yeah, I can only have it like 200 or 400. I don't want to run them as like 400 meters, like 200 meter trains. Just this is tough. Let me check my other high-speed trains that will fit in the high-speed loading gauge. Let me try and compare in the European, the UK. Because if it was, if it was perfect, I would like to use the Ice 1. Well, what about Eurotrain? Eurotrain UK. Can I adjust the coach numbers? No, I can't. Nope. Come on, there's got to be another sort of train I can possibly use. I'm trying to... This is toughy. Let me try and look for the... Let me just remind myself how long the Ice 1 is. Because obviously something like that is something I'd love to use. But I'm trying to keep this to a UK loading gauge. So DE Ice 1. Okay, where are you? There we are, lad. So if it's 15 coaches, it's also Maverick. Could you show some of the SWR trains in the menu? No, God, just okay. Look, I'm trying to work. I'm trying to do some maths here, trying to work out which train to use. Just go and find. You can go on the workshop and Nimby Rails and type in Southwest trains. I don't have to do it for you. Come on. All right, where am I? Where is it? So, 15. So 13. What's a 12 car one? So 12 is 357. 357 is... Okay, 357 versus 374. 374, 345. So more pictures. Oh yeah, you do. You are the entertainer. No, I don't have to just turn on one train and say, here, happy, and then turn it off. That's not how I'm entertaining people. Goodness me. I can definitely tell. I can easily work out the age of some of these people already. Where was I? So, what I was going to say, is that even if you don't have Nimby Rails, that doesn't mean you can't go on the workshop. Watch, okay? There's nothing stopping you from just going community on Steam, then workshop, and then just doing this. Or let's say, more specifically, just doing this. Oh, nothing shown. Or that. There we go. Look, a train. You're getting to a point where someone in your chat can be younger than your channel, which is, yeah, that's sort of the reason why I really don't like aiming for kids. It's one of the things where eventually, and this is the reason why I always joke about with Yowie with his server, and yeah, it's also like one of the reasons why I don't want to have a Discord server, because I'm going to be full of people who cannot, cannot communicate effectively. It's not crazy. It's really not. There's nothing crazy about having somebody who is 14 years old watch this video. Like, watch this stream. It's really not shocking. I do love hearing about... Oh, okay. Okay, well, either way, I'm trying to work out if I need to... The biggest issue I have at the moment is I want to train of roughly similar length to the Ice 4 or the, what is it? The Ice 4 or the Volaro Novo. The Ice 4, Ice 1 or Volaro Novo. So, I want to train that is that's basically a 12-car one of this. However, the person hasn't added that in, so I've already messaged him saying, hey, you need to fix that. So, this train will basically be perfect for the high-speed services, because I don't really want, like, a 400-meter long train. I'm fine with, like, 340. I think that's a healthier, a more sensible length for the services I'm planning. Plus, the capacity will still be good enough. Also, let's try and move this a little bit. There we go. No, I am not using the Class 700 on the high-speed lines. Yes, we're going to need 3 platforms for the high-speed tracks. That'll suffice. At this rate, we need to make a tally of how many times you said you don't want to start a childcare server. That's not exactly something you need to confess. You know, hey guys, I've got something really I need to tell people. Come on, come around. This is important. I just like trains, okay? I'm not a nerd, I just like them. That's not news. There are plenty of viewers here. I've met plenty of people who are in the same boat as you. They like trains, but they're not MLG pro nerds like me. And that's perfectly fine. There is no problem with that in any way. Spicy pepper sauce! Hello! What perfect timing! I was just talking about your Volaro Novo. You've made some issues, mate. Please fix it when you get the chance. I'm begging you, man. Because I want to use this on the high-speed service when I get that sorted. Also, see you later, Train Life. I already made this in the comment, but the 12-car one is actually 14. The 13 one is 15, and the 14 one is 16. And, you know, slightly issues, like slight spelling thing here and there. Everything else is great, though. Oh, and, you know, London Northwestern, even though it should be London East. Other than that, yeah, this is, like, fantastic. I would really want to be able to use a 12-car one, because I think 12 coaches would be perfect for the high-speed services I'm going to add. If I can do... I nearly closed OBS. That was close. If I can do basic maths. A second, so... 316... plus 28. Yeah, that would be perfect, yeah. Oh, I would have fixed it a while ago, but basically someone made a massive mod.txt better physics version of the EU version, which is done way better than mine. So I'm currently in the process of making that. Then I'm going to implement it in the UK one. Alright then, well, if you're going to fix it, then fantastic. That'll be excellent, because a 12-car version of this would be fantastic lengthwise. It'll be perfect. It'll be 345 meters, which is bang on what I'm looking for, the equivalent of, because it'll be, yeah, basically the same length as the Ice 4 and, well, in between the Ice 4 and the Ice 1, which is exactly what I'm looking for this service. So, Thank you very much, but don't feel like you need to rush, because I'm good. Would it take too much time to build a 12 car in a custom format? Probably not, but I'd rather it be just like a, you know, a fixed consist, so it's easier to sort out. Oh, I haven't actually tried the 1992 stock, though. Let me just see. I want to see its stats. Whilst I'm here, because obviously the 1992 stock exists already in-game. If I can find it. LU. Where is it? Alright, I have to scroll. Where is train? So where is it? Actually, whilst I'm here, let me disable these. I don't need them anymore. Oh, great. I have half the textures of an S stock, but I'm busy with the Volaro mode, though, yeah. Fair enough. Well, we already have, like, 2 S stocks already, so you don't need to force yourself to make an S stock. Since we already got 2 already, and they're both good in their own ways. Like, I'm not gonna, like, stamp on your dreams if you make a 3rd one. But I'll tell you this right now, I'm not going to use it because I don't need to. I'm good. Alright, well in that case then, fine. I'm still probably okay with the ones, that one of them already at least. So, LO. LU? I did subscribe to the add-on, did I? Let me double check. Because I can't find it. No matter what. I feel so odd. Let me try and find it. Because maybe it could be just a case where I just didn't install it. I thought I did, though. Yeah, I did. No! No! Okay, I liked it and I favorited it, but I forgot to hit subscribe on it. Ah. Silly Billy me. My fault. No, it's totally my fault this time. So let me just let it install. HIJKL. There we go. MU 1992 stock. Alright, so let's take a look at the stats. That's great acceleration. Yeah, it looks fine to me. It's all fine. It's all fine. And obviously the Waterloo City Line 1 is fine. Yeah. No issues whatsoever. Great. Looks fine to me. Right, let's continue with this high-speed line tracks. The front car was the wrong way around for like 2 days and no one told me. Oh, that's a shame. I probably would if I was building an underground project, but I wasn't, so I never paid attention to it, I'm afraid. So, 40... Right, so this goes underground. So that goes underground from there into its own separate tunnel for later. We'll do it to 350. Alright, actually let me change that as well. So 350. 350. Planning to do the rest of the LU stock, then some Swiss metric things. Very nice. I think, you know, well, honestly, we've got most of the underground stock already anyway, but, you know, it's, you know, I appreciate it regardless. Alright, so, let me actually lay that a bit further forward just to remind me for later. That'll be but a high-speed line. Having dedicated pipe. Yeah, but it's not very good. Well, some of them are alright. Like the underground, like the Jubilee ones are okay. Like Jubilee and normal ones, I've got good use to them, and they have the physics, so they're okay. Which ones else do I like? Well, actually, some the other ones aren't that good. Best, like people, I guarantee people would appreciate like a redone Victoria line model because the current one sucks. It's very, it doesn't have good capacity. Like, so if you're doing the Victoria line, you're gonna struggle. And I guess you would also say the D-stock is a bit crap as well, but, you know, it also is in real life, so. Fair enough. Well, hopefully, whichever one rocks, whatever works for you, I'll be curious to see. But there's no like major rush. Like I'm not gonna be like sending the boys over in their transit to find you. Hurry up with that mod for that game. Or anything like that. So you should be fine. But I'm still very grateful for everything I need. Like the little mods you've been working on. They've been all fantastic. Okay, so we've got the high-speed line platform sorted. Which I'm actually going to change into high-speed tracks as well, just to remind me that only high-speed trains can use them. So it's going to be a lot more expensive, but it means my memory won't be completely removed. Oh, this is going very well. Okay, so those are the fast lines. So how many platforms have I got left? Well, I've got 3 here. I might reduce it to 2 for trains that are reversing, heading back. So I'll add 4 more, effectively. And I think it also makes a little bit more sense if they're all through platforms. Or actually, would that? No. Nah. Okay. Okay, actually, I got a good way of helping avoid a serious conflicting movement. So let me split these tracks up a little bit. Remove constraints. Black and White's music is so good. Right, so trains coming, well, using this flyover are the ones going like the Bristol to the Cardiff to Bristol slash Portsmouth services. Right. I need to use my head a bit. But I think this will be worth the wait. It's certainly worth excellent results. Ooh. It's so fun to build stations in Nimby when you know what you want. So, oh, actually, I've just realised we could make this sort of similar to Utrecht Central, where the track here will be like, ooh, no, I've got excellent ideas. Ooh, I am Hulk excited for what I've got on offer. So, 4. Okay, I've got a great idea. No, this turns into another half bridge as well. Ooh, yes, very nice. Let's see if we can do this. So smooth out the curve a bit, and yes! Look at this! Now we've avoided almost all as minimal conflicting movements as possible. Yes. Very nice. Oh, this layout is so good. Hello 12E, or Harley Likes Trains 323. Welcome to the stream. I'm just about to finish off the Temple Meads Bristol station. feel so happy with this. So let's... Well, didn't mean to delete that. Let me try this again. So, disable. So the platform 0 will only need to be long enough for IETs, but that's still pretty good either way. So these ones won't need to be as long, which is good since we'll be running out of space a little bit. Right, so as a quick refresher, how long is our a pair of IETs? A 10 car one, how long? 261, gotcha. No, it's a shame Blue Jay isn't here because I'd want to show Blue Jay the layout I have for Bristol and how fantastic it is now compared to the garbage it is normally. Oh well, beggars can't be choosers. Right. So got that there. Great, so got that curved. And one more platform left to go, and then we're sorted! Okay, how's that looking? That's fantastic. Okay, that's the platforms. That's the basic platform layout sorted. I am very happy with that. That looks good. Well, what I need to do, sort out the junctions. But the basic premise of the platforms, like the basic idea, is sorted. which is the most important thing I'm looking for. I'm back. How many 456s could couple? How many trains could couple in general? I don't know. That's a well, there is a limit, and it varies depending on the train type and what it is. I don't know. There isn't a concrete answer. Theoretically infinite, but that is a very extremely theoretical answer to that question. Well, keep in mind that the more you couple, the more inefficient it becomes. Because you have to use, if you're having a service formed of 3, 4, 5, 6s, you could have just used a 455 and a 456 and saved one train. It is a shame, though. I wasn't a fan of them. The refurbishments, some had butchered them anyway. But they still deserved a bit better. We choose to get 12 car 455s on ECS, though. It's very stupid to not have a 12 car 455. Well, I was taught this by somebody who was working on Southwestern when I asked this question, because you're not the first person to think about this by far. And the guy basically said platform lengths and siding spaces, I guess, as well. But basically, they don't have the money to have all the platforms to be 12 coaches long. Basically, that is. Darn it, didn't mean to do that one. Okay. Well, at least they do some 12-car trains. Okay. Let's name the station properly. I'll number the platforms last. There's no point doing it right now, in case I need to make some changes. I could be inclined. Actually, I could be inclined to have the service to Portishead to be a separate service. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. It could be. You could start from Bristol Temple Meads, or it could start from Bristol Park. I need to think about that. Yeah, no defined answer just yet. Where's Bristol Airport? Oh, it's there. Because I'm gonna have a line that goes directly to Bristol Airport. The high-speed line will go there. Once again, we're looking at efficiency. So remember when they had both the 455 and 456? A 10-car 455 allows for more trains to be as a 10. You'd be able to have more trains at a higher capacity if you use the 10-car and if you use 455s and 456s than you would if you have 455s as like 12 coaches. Plus, it requires you to have more 455s active, which only requires, which in itself is a big ask because it requires them to be functional. So it's basically a way to sort of cheat maintenance in a way, if you want to think about it like in that way. So no, they couldn't. Also, another thing to remember, the 455 doesn't have selective door opening. The 377 does. So these will be the fast lines. Oh, darn it. Yay! New physics, isn't it? Did I subscribe to that other mod? I forgot. Yeah, I did. Okay. I just haven't enabled it here. Yay. So, what liveries do we got? Ice, TSB, Eurostar, Flixtrain, Italia, Luminous, Railjet, SBB. Have you look at the change notes? Alright, I'll take a look in a second, so bear with me. Alright, so, physics rehold, remove the 50% crush I added, 13 car, variants, changed weights, yeah, very nice work. You get 7 house points for your hard work, so thanks a lot. Hopefully when I build high speed on this route, we'll give the UK version a good whirl. Actually, what other trains could a 455 coupled? I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. And as harsh as this may sound, I also don't care. Normally, when I'm looking for this kind of technical information, I would go to a website called the Railway Centre. and go on their traction recognition page. From there, I can find out all the technical stuff of trains I need to know of. So go check here and go, go knock your heart out. Because according to this, they can only operate with other 455s and 456s. I'll accept if they can couple to other trains, but I won't accept that they operate with them, at least for now. Besides, I've got way too much stuff on my mind to try and waste, researching things that I'm not particularly that interested in. No offense. Yes, I saw your message earlier, G1. Hello and welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Flip. Anything can come up to anything if you just try hard enough. It's like relationships. The harder you try, you better. Of course. Wonderful. Okay, so this junction has been sorted, and then we'll start speeding up to 8 kph. And I guess after Parsons Street, the high-speed train can sort of go into on its line, non-stop to Taunton. High-speed tracks. 48. Why did that turn to 64? It should be 48. What's going on? Oh. Oh! How peculiar. Okay, I must have changed one of them by mistake, Nimby. Wait, you sure the EU version works? Because I just realised I accidentally set the version to 1 point. I can't test if it works or not because I'm not using it. I can't do that. But on my save here, it says version 1.3. 1.13. And oh, then no, it doesn't work because I can't get the 13 car one. See, look, 12, or 14, and it's actually 15. See? But if I go on the 360 kph version, oh, so yeah, Hulk messed up. Okay, so high-speed line southbound sorted. Fixed it, okay. Fixed mod.txt again. Alright, let's see what it's like now. Might have to re-download it, so bear with me then. Yeah, it's probably gonna have to re-download it, otherwise I won't be able to test it. But okay, if it's at least fixed, then I can just, you know, I'll just politely nod and go, cheers. Alright, then that's fine then. It's fine, you did it on your own. Okay, that's good at least. Well done. Right, so 80. Okay, now we've got the terminating train / reversing trains platform, which could be used by services like semi-fast trains. I don't know. We'll see how it works for how these platforms work out. Oh, didn't mean to put it there. Okay. Right, I am very proud of myself with this layout. Very proud. This is great. So good. Look at that. Now I do need to put the tracks on viaducts. So let me quickly do that. And a viaduct there. Actually, no, it can stop being a viaduct in these tracks. air duct. I know that this is technically under the bridge, but it's a pain to get it sorted, so I'm just gonna put it over the bridge. I'm just gonna put it as a viaduct over. I really just don't care that much. Okay. Great, I'm happy. Let's number the platforms. I might actually add the bay platform here. No, I'll keep it as it is. I'll keep it. It'll be fine. Let me just properly number the platforms. Five, 6. Nine, 10. 11. 12. Good. Alright, I'm really, really happy with how Bristol looks. This is a great layout. And I'm going to have the high-speed line sort of go that way and have its own junction. I don't know where it can... where they can join up, so I will decide that later on. However, I am exhausted mentally from doing this station. But I'm really happy with the layout we have. And yeah. Oh boy. So I think this is where I'm going to end tonight's stream. A bit early, but honestly, that station tired me out so much. And we made some great progress at least, because since we now have Bristol, Temple Meads, we'll be able to have our first properly regional service. Well, I say that, we already have a regional service already, like, going to, well, we'll be able to have, like, the Bristol to Cardiff sort of regional train service. Like, the one that uses, whatever, like, HST, Castle Centre, which we're going to use. We'll use Castle Centre, we'll probably use something else as well. But, yes, this will be it for tonight's stream. So, sorry if it's a bit short, but that's okay. We've still reached nearly 2 hours anyway, so I feel like this is like a perfectly fine stream time. So, thank you very much, everyone, for coming along to tonight's stream. Hope I managed to provide some entertainment for tonight, and yes, I'll speak to you later, and have a good night. Oh, and have a nice Halloween as well. I don't really care much for Halloween, but that's just me. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone, and good night.